So what do you do there? Are you just like a UI designer?
No, I'm a software engineer.
Oh, okay.
But this is for something else.
Oh, okay.
So what's your occupation?
I am a software engineer.
Great. So very interesting. Could you tell me more about your role as a software engineer?
Yeah, so I'm working on building the homepage of eBay.
Mhm.
I'm on the homepage team, and so right now I'm like answering like bugs, but we're building a new homepage. So I'm working on sort of building the front end of that.
Cool. So how many hours a day would you say you spend on the internet, including emails?
Including work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Does local house count? Well,
Yeah. And how would you say you so how do you typically spend that time?
well, I spend a lot of it working.
Mhm.
When I go home, I watch like a lot of TV, and I sort of like surf random social media sites.
Okay. And do you have any favorite websites?
I like Tumblr a lot.
Alright, and how does being on Tumblr make you feel?
Well, a lot of my friends are like artists, and they post stuff on Tumblr, so it makes me like, feel connected to people that like I'm friendly with. I guess I also like BuzzFeed a lot, just because it's like mindless entertainment.
Mm-hmm. And have you bought anything online recently?
Yeah, I bought some stuff like 2 weeks ago maybe.
And how do you feel about buying things online?
I actually do it quite often because I feel like going to stores, sometimes like you can't find your size and it's kind of like a bummer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, because I'm pretty consistent in like the size of my clothing, I can just like usually just buy stuff online without having to worry about like trying it on and like it be too small or too big or something.
Alright,
So it's just convenient.
okay, convenient.
Mm-hmm.
And then what have you bought recently?
I bought like a lot of clothes. Yeah, I bought some shoes recently.
And any particular sites?
Yeah, so I bought some from Madewell, Anthropology, Shop Rouge, I guess it's just Rouge, Aldo, and that's it.
Cool. Alright, so we're ready to start looking at the photos?
Oh, and I bought some stuff from eBay.
Oh, of course. I would expect you to.
Yeah, I bought some shoes from eBay actually.
Love eBay. Okay, so here is the first illustration. So I'm just going to ask you to look at this and tell me what you think it is, if anything strikes you about it.
It looks like a like a site to sell shoes.
Mm-hmm.
What strikes me is that it looks like it might be like a second-hand shoe seller because it's not like it looks very casual, I guess, the way they're laid out. And they're not like consistently laid out, so it makes me think that like it's individual people that is uploading the image.
Okay. And then what would you click on first?
I would probably click on this one.
Any reason why?
I guess because it's like this side angle, I feel like I can see the shoe better. And I guess it's also like, so in this particular example, the shoes, they're repeating images, so it's not like, it's like I feel like, oh, I've seen this one, so now I know what the rest looks like, so I just like was looking at the first one and not like registering as much information from the other repeating ones.
Okay. Any other thoughts?
I noticed a little heart, a little red heart. Yeah.
Cool. So I'm going to give you another version. And tell me about the colors. How do they make you feel? Anything you want to change?
Oh, is there a difference in colors? Like the border? What's different colors?
I would just look at the border.
Yeah, I feel like this border is lighter, right?
The nap one also.
Okay. I didn't know what. The lighter color for the border definitely made me feel. It made me feel like it's more elegant or something. I like definitely prefer the lighter color, but yeah, I think it was just like a subtle difference that I wasn't sure if I wasn't even sure like it was really the border that was different, but I definitely like felt like I preferred the second image.
So you prefer this image over the first one you saw?
I guess maybe it's also like the page stands out a little bit more.
Okay. And then how about this version? Same thing. How do you feel about the colors? Anything you want to change?
Yeah, I don't really like the ball.
You don't like it?
I don't know, it's kind of like, yeah, I feel like the black is like a little more elegant, and it, because like the icons and all the text and stuff was like, I guess this is not black, or this is like, I guess maybe purple, but yeah, I feel like the black was like a lot better.
Okay. Any other thoughts? Okay. So now I'm going to give you a bunch of colors. I just was wondering which of these are your favorites.
I still don't like the purple, sorry. The oxblood, I like this color. I like that one. The pink is alright too.
So the coral, the gray, and the pink.
Yeah.
And then what color are your shoes today?
They're like sparkly.
Oh, very cool.
I guess they're like gold.
Yeah, those
like
are
glitter
awesome.
gold.
Glitter gold. And yeah, any comments on the color there?
I like shiny things. So like every time I could get like glittery things, I'm probably gonna go for it.
Cool. And what's your favorite color?
Green?
Green.
Like a seafoam green type thing.
And any reason?
I feel like, I feel like a lot of people really like blue, so I was just like, I'm not gonna like blue as my favorite color. And I guess I like sort of like that seafoamy green, or almost like a green blue, because it's like, it's lighter and it's like calmer. Yeah.
Cool. Alright. And so now I'm going to give you the last screen. So just take a look at this. I mean, if you had to take a guess, what would you think this is?
Is this like Kendall Jenner, or like her, like the shoes that she wears often?
Maybe, yeah.
Or maybe like she's trying to sell her old shoes. Oh, I guess she's probably trying to sell her old shoes, just like my sales and stuff. I was just confused because I guess Kendall Jenner was probably just like a made-up person.
Right.
I thought it was like, oh, this is her celebrity profile. Yeah, I think it's like her shoe selling hub on the site.
Cool. And tell me what kind of stands out to you. What do you see first? How do you think it would work?
Yeah, so I think, let's see, it looks like, I think my clothes are the clothes that you bought, maybe? I'm not sure, because you also have like this my sales, which I think is like what you sold. Or maybe my clothes is what you are currently selling. But then on the showrooms. Maybe showrooms is what you're currently selling, and my clothes is what you've bought.
Okay.
And I think blacklist is like people you don't want to talk to, or you don't want to see your stuff.
Okay.
Or maybe it's or maybe this is like some kind of feed that you don't want to see. Well, this could be a feed. And then blacklist is like the people whose stuff you don't want to see. that there's like, I guess there's dresses, purses, clothes, and skirts. I think the other ones are like a shoe.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe this like some kind of Pinterest feed. No, you have to be selling stuff. Because there's a nice sale.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's like a shoe, like you, or not shoe, but like you kind of sell, but you might also like just follow stuff.
Okay.
But
So like social and selling.
yeah.
Okay. And if you were just browsing this at home and
Mhm.
came upon this page, what would you click on first?
I would click on showrooms, just because that sounds like it might be cool.
Okay.
I think it would be like, my clothes or showrooms. Because I'm not sure what my clothes is, I guess. Showrooms sounds like it might be something fun.
Okay. And then what about, well, I guess you noticed the icons, but do you have any other comments to make on them?
They'll be really pretty. I guess, the cardigan kind of threw me a little, because I wasn't sure if it was like the glasses or just cardigans or like jackets.
Right.
Because I guess the jacket, I